What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Sid. Um, this is my first time trying this podcast. So forgive me if I have a crappy intro. I apologize for that. Hopefully I will get better at that as I continue to do this. But with this podcast, I wanna get into what it's like to live in this generation, my generation that is. I'm in the Gen Z generation, if you didn't know. What it's like the emotionally and physically, mostly emotionally, and how it impacts our mental well-being and capacity. You know, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a happy guy. Very social, very curious, very optimistic, and very, well, outgoing. Don't get me wrong about that. But there there's also a point in time where sometimes, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels like this because I'm not the only teenager that feels like this, but where you feel alone, or you feel like no one understands, or you feel like you're just in this own little world that no one gets it, or you just surrounded by yourself in your thoughts, and they're just driving you insane, and you keep overthinking, and then you out of nowhere just pop. And sometimes you just let it out at the wrong person, especially those who are trying to help you, but you don't see it in that way because you don't think they understand. They understand because of the way maybe they were brought up or any other different situation. But it it hits. I don't know. It's very unique. I will tell you. During this time, especially with everything that's going on, it's just adding more to it, to the stress and everything, and it's just aggravating if you ask me. That's what I think. And I've realized that it's hitting even younger ages, not even teenagers. It's this mental thing is even going younger to ages of 10, 11, 12 year olds, maybe even younger than that. And they shouldn't be experiencing that. But based on what's going on in this world and how the human body can change as well over time, can't deny that. But based on what's just going on in general now, it's affecting them. And we have to get in a hold to this before it's too late. Because although the world is crappy and it's already bad, we want to prevent it from getting worse, right? So parents, guardians, or higher authority, I guess I should say, when a kid says that they're hurting or depressed or just miserable with life in general, or they're stressed out, take that into heavy consideration, because you never know. Because yes, we all get depressed and get sad and all that good stuff, and you tell us to get over it, or tell them to get over it and all that. It's not easy to get over it. You just can't get over it. You might tell them to get over it. They might pretend to be over it to satisfy you, right? But that doesn't mean they're really over it. They're just suppressing it just for your benefit, And that's not good. That's bad for them, for their health and their well-being, just for them in general. It is not good. And I know I'm getting a little off track by going to one subject to the other, but hopefully this makes sense at the end, that this world is putting an impact on our brains, and all these standards and expectations, people young people take that very to heart because they don't want to be a disappointment to you guys. They want to be successful. They don't have to be successful with money. Don't have to worry about being broke or homeless. And it's a lot to take in, especially at a young age. And I get it that we have to learn responsibility because that's just how the world is. You got to learn some responsibility because if you don't now, then when will you, obviously? But there's a way to do it more sufficient instead of just hacking it down their throats all at one time, just consuming everything. You know what I mean? There's a better way to inform that to them, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Fortunate. Over time, hopefully I'll get better at this. But this is just the first one. We'll see how it goes. But of course I have to keep uploading to see. But just want. My name is Sydney, by the way. Sydney White. I'm 19 years of age. Yeah. I guess I probably should let you know what the podcasts or what my podcast would be about. Basically, of what it's like to live a life of a teen, what we go through, the circumstances, the pressure, the just everything in Generation Z, I guess you could say, or how we look at things from the young eye, in a way, you know. And I'll probably get in more depth about it on my next podcast. But until then, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hopefully you'll come back for my next one. And I will see you then. See you later. Peace. Bye.